Come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Let's talk STRUT. This is season 1, episode 3. Not a whole lot to talk about, but we basically have Aretha Chanel. Chanel's a real pretty queen. That's friends with Aretha. And we see them two. They're actually talking about dating and really dropping some nuggets as far as dating and the dangers that trans women face while dating, and the right way of doing it versus the wrong way of doing it. Yeah, and that wrong way is just not cool. It is not cool to not say that you were trans. You are putting yourself in danger. So that was really good. I was really happy that they actually touched upon that. Moving on from that, we had Ren and Cassandra speak. Let me tell y'all something about Ren. Ren is a very pretty child, and we've covered that, and I talked about that before. But she irritates me because Ren doesn't need to be a girl. Ren is a boy, period. She acts like a boy, she talks like a boy, she eats like a boy. I have no rhyme or reason why she's the trans woman. I don't get it. She sat over there and she is just as studly. So ask me why she transitioned to be a stud. I don't know. It's the strangest shit that I've ever seen in my life. Her father knows nothing about her actual transition. While I was watching her eat, I wanted to smack her. She is a man. For all intents and purposes, she's a man. She's so dismissive about what her reality actually is. It's just a mess. To me, as far as I'm concerned, it was just a mess. It doesn't make sense. But that was her whole thing with this episode, is that she's going to see her father, and that the father has never seen her, in a dress. And instead, it was always about this dress versus jeans. It was just ridiculous, and it was very draining and irritating to me. But that's that, and we'll talk more about that in a second. Dominique and Laith, actually, they had talked, because there was this whole thing with this episode about how cute Laith was and how the girls were really attracted to Laith. Okay, Laith is really good looking, but again, Laith gives me girl tease. So it's funny to me how these trans women are so attracted. Physically, I see them being attracted, but actually being attracted to him, I can't imagine how they're attracted to him, because he acts as much like a girl as they do. But anyway, she's still not comfortable in her whole. He is still not comfortable in his whole new body, so he still has like little. He reminds me of a gay boy. He's like bouncing around, and he's very gay. Very reminds me of a little sissy. And I'm like, okay, cute. A very cute little sissy. That's what he reminds me of. And for me, I can't imagine how these trans women are so attracted to him like that, because that's just kind of odd. But anyway, so that's going on. But Dominique was telling him, don't be leading people on. If you're not interested in Aretha, don't lead her on, which is so true and so smart, Dominique. You don't do people that way, because I think he was getting a sense of, like, he was enjoying the fact that they were gloating over him and they were like panning over him. You don't do people like that, because when it comes back around, you're not gonna like it. So that they had that whole thing going on, and Aretha was getting very bitchy with it, and she's like, because one, Isis was kind of smitten with him, and they all are, except for Dominique. But I think who he likes is Ren. He was more comfortable with Ren. When him and Ren, they were up there, I thought they was going to get into a little something, because They click. Like, they click. I could see him and Ren being a couple. Because he's a girl and she's a boy. They just want to look like the other thing. But as far as their personalities, they're a perfect match. A lesbian couple. Fabulous. But whatever. Okay, so then we actually had this whole thing with Ren's dad. I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all. I thought it was petty. I thought it was done for the show. This man was clearly not comfortable with Ren's transition. He's not comfortable with it. He wasn't happy with it. He was very dismissive and very just like her. And the thing was, I'm laughing at him because I said, this is what kills me about family. How dare you, you motherfucker? How dare you feel any kind of way about her transition when that child lived with you in the back of a truck because you were homeless. You were homeless and her mother was homeless all throughout her childhood. Whatever the fuck she turned out to be was better than what the fuck y'all had going on for her. So how dare you feel any kind of way about anything? And her, bitch, the work is honest and you're paying the bills, which is something he don't know nothing about. He just got himself together. He just getting himself cleaned up. He is not in a position to stand in judgment of anyone. So that's, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's my feelings about it. Her father has no right to stand in judgment of any motherfucking body, okay? So I didn't like that. And then he cleaned it all up toward the end, and he was like, it is what it is. Everything's fine, this, that, the other. Whatever you need to say for a check, that's what I got from it. Whatever he needed to say to get that check from We Television is what he said. But he didn't like it. And I was pissed and I didn't really care for it. And for that, that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say about this episode because I done got an attitude. So I'm going to go ahead and go about my business and I'll talk to y'all next week. All right, bye.